Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Today is the 3rd of August of 2023. Happy birthday if you are celebrating your birthday today, my beautiful Leos. The messenger is here. I have been busy doing the individual love readings for Patreon, and that's why I haven't been able to do a reading for you, but I thought let me just squeeze a quick message in for you as I'm halfway through the love readings for the month of August, and they are on Patreon. Those that have not seen the elemental love readings, the free ones on YouTube, I do go into the individual signs. I talk for about 5 minutes on each sign, but through the elemental readings, so they do have timestamps. So they've been uploaded just recently, so easy to access. Let's see what's going on as the moon is transiting through Pisces. The moon is right on Saturn now, so it can be quite emotionally sobering and disappointing, and is in opposition to Mercury. So difficulty in communication, opening up and speaking truthfully. It's like there are blockages, emotional communication blockages at this time, and disappointments, possibly of a lack thereof of clear and concise communication. All right, we've got beautiful aspects. We've got the Sun in Leo squaring over to Jupiter in the next 3 days. It's going to be exact. So it's got a lot to do with the fixed energies, fixed signs. We've all got fixed signs somewhere in our chart. But remember, the benefic Jupiter squaring over to the Sun, anything can happen. This can speak to a lot of excitement, of course, a lot of clarity as Jupiter does expand on our awareness, and the Sun in Leo is in the house of flirtation, fun, and the inner child, or whatever it is we're creating. Yes, Venus is retrograde. Still, thank you, Spirit. We've got Temperance. So the message has come through already. This is Archangel Michael saying, be patient, healing will come through. Okay, and everything is happening in divine timing. Remember, this is a card of balance and trust and believing. We're just talking about Jupiter, and the Jupiterian card falls out. So don't stop believing. Jupiter in Taurus is all about our securities, self-worth. Jupiter can be quite mundane. He's in the sign of the mundane of Taurus, which is a Venus ruled sign. So where practical, financial, security based things are happening now, Jupiter is grounding, but he's also securing us. What is he securing us? We've got the 3 of Pentacles. He's securing our finances, our self-worth, the ability to feel grounded and be able to create through a risk, through taking a risk. The Sun is in the house of risks, Leo, right? And we've got the ability to create something. There's a lot of creative expression, and with Mars transiting through Virgo, it's about putting in the effort. Mars is in a very good connection in a trine, so which is flowing, and it just comes naturally with Jupiter. So whatever it is we are working on or being driven towards, there's optimism. The only danger is let's not overdo it. Let's not be over optimistic, okay, and keep working. 3 of Pentacles is collaboration. It could be something around work. It could be a group of people coming together and working together, working something out. This can also speak to someone being noticed for their skills, right? It does say to follow your passion when career is concerned, and you may be the best at what you're doing. Now, this could also say that you are being compensated for the work or the effort you've put in. Let's see what else is going on. We have the High Priestess. Trust your intuition and follow your higher calling. Careful reflection before you take action, and take some time to meditate. some insights may come to you. Lots of secrecy as well. Maybe, the High Priestess does speak to secrecy, and we've got 2 major arcana. We've got the Chariot, the High Priestess. The Chariot speaks to overcoming obstacles, transition, change, but also success that comes through from dedication. And this doesn't have to be only about a work situation. It's anything that you've been putting the effort into. As long as you're feeling disciplined, you're doing the right thing. There could be a celebration of accomplishments. You are being noticed. You knew that this would happen. Now, for some of you, this could be a business, of course, where mysticism and astrology, tarot reading for some of you could be, or anything to do with what your higher self has been telling you that you can accomplish. And you've got the know-how. Remember, the High Priestess is about knowledge. And the Chariot speaks to being in the spotlight at this time. This is promised, and of course, Leo is the spotlight. So there's a lot promised here as Venus is retrograding through the sign of Leo the whole of the month of August. And the Sun, of course, transiting through Leo is bringing happiness, clarity, success, and even leadership. Anything to do with leadership. Remember, the Sun does speak to the spirit. Trusting that what it is that you love, and if you're coming from a place of heart, you could succeed at this time. There's great potential here. And we've got the King of Swords here, King of Winter. This is saying about advice or receiving some advice from a professional. This can speak to public speaking, whoever is into public speaking. There could be clarity or an intelligent mind, or being noticed by someone who is in a position of power and a professional, right? There's a lot of knowledge here within the King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Or there is going to be communication that will give you that sense of success, right? Now, we know the King of Swords could also be someone that's quite detached, someone quite cold, but they're speaking their truth. They're speaking their truth. Now, this could also be someone that emotionally, they cannot open up, the emotional blockages that I was talking about. Maybe you've got the intelligence of the King of Swords and even with a High Priestess, and you can understand where they're coming from. You've got that knowledge or that know-how or that intuition, and you can even read between the lines. Remember, Mercury is in Virgo. Let's take one more on this King of Swords. We've got the Queen of Swords, King and Queen of Swords. Wow. Now, this is also talking about letting go of people that, or situations that no longer serve you. It's a time of focusing on career. And this can speak to anything to do with legalities or clarity or truths. And we know that the Queen of Swords is Libra usually, and she can be a divorcee. This could also be getting advice from a professional, someone who's in the legal field, maybe possibly also a doctor or just a professional, or just someone who wears a uniform, someone who is quite experienced and quite intelligent. This could be someone that could help you find a resolution or some sort of a solution. We've got the Three of Swords here. Reaching out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. Whatever's going on now, my dear friends, know that this is not the end of the situation, because Venus is retrograde. So we will be revisiting a situation, even if there's a possibility of opening up and then closing up. So you get to see the light, you get to see some success, and then all of a sudden you come up to a blockage. Don't stop trying, okay? Because we're not out of the woods yet. We've still got time ahead of us where we're going inwards. Remember, retrogrades speak to returning to the past. What's the Three of Swords on? We've got the Queen of Wands. Believing in yourself. people that want to help you, wonderful people that want to help you. And it says a healthy balance between work and your life. Whatever it is that you're creating and that you desire to create, this could be a bit of a wet blanket, I'm going to say, for some of you. Someone seems to be quite detached. It's mostly about the details. The details can also be wrong. Because of the retrogrades, we need to go back and revisit a past situation. Look at something from a more detached point of view. Let's see what's going on. Remember that Venus is also connecting with Uranus very soon. She's already connected with Uranus once, early July, I think it was. So we will have sudden revelations and changes, sudden turns. But there's also, Uranus does speak to intelligence, and it also speaks to breaking free from something that was not giving you any security, no love, no compassion, and no change, and no change is unhealthy. Let's see what the advice is. We've got orphaned, and I was going to take it in the reverse, but I took it in the upright. So this is what we are feeling today, or whenever you're receiving this message. It is a number 5. 5 is the Hierophant. Some of you could be going, some people could be going through breakups with Venus retrograde. It doesn't have to be a breakup of a marriage or a love relationship. It could also be a partnership, business partnership. So feeling left out in the cold, feeling orphaned, feeling alone, right? 5 is the Hierophant. The Hierophant does speak to our beliefs. Maybe our beliefs need to change, or even the way we're looking at things. Again, we need to turn inwards. We need to go within. Let's read this. We were all meant to have connections with other people within our family, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Remember, dear friends, that the moon is in Pisces, and Pisces could be confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. Where relationships are concerned, as you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you are drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs, so you feel left out, unable to get to the intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are without artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. And that's why we've got the King and the Queen of Swords here. It's only about the details. There's emotional detachment today, so don't take it personally. Everyone's feeling the same energies. Right? The Two of Summer, the Two of Cups is beneath here. This is about a partnership or a relationship or a soulmate connection. It does speak to forgiveness and the resolution of a problem, and don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. But, the Queen of Wands, she is all about power. She is all about inspiration and creativity and feeling very passionate and moving forward, taking action, as long as she believes in herself. Obviously, I feel here that our self-worth has been hurt, our heart has been hurt, there's been disappointment, but don't give up. I feel that this is only a fork in the road that we are dealing with today. emotionally. Things will change. Let's see where the psyche is concerned. So we do have Cancer, we've got Aquarius, Libra, Pisces. We do have some Earth, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We've got a sense of Scorpio energies, Sagittarius, Leo, I would say, Leo, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Wow, okay, this card dropped out. There's numbing. Someone is trying to escape a situation. Something hurts a lot. This is very much the Piscean energy with a Pisces moon. Pay attention to your dreams. If you're feeling emotionally blocked, some of you could be dealing with a karmic cycle that needs to end. You're doing the work. Pisces moon is very sensitive and can be very sacrificing, and when there's no return, that can be very hurtful. Spirit is saying, feel into the energies, but then also look at things from a different and more clear perspective. Patience is necessary here. And we've got mute. Mute is all about no communication. There's a sense of emptiness here. Maybe there's no communication. Someone's been waiting on some truth, maybe to do with some form of challenges and harsh communication, or a fight, an argument in the past, something legal. Let's see what this mute is about. And we've got a commitment. It is pertaining to a partnership. Could be a marriage, could be some business commitment as well. Someone is not communicating that they're feeling empty inside. They're waiting for the other person to be truthful. So if we look at the King and the Queen of Swords, they both hold a sword. So they're both detached. They're both not opening up because of fear of more wounding, more pain. And we've got tribe, so it could be in relation to a family or a commitment. Yes, relationships where family is concerned, or even a marriage, right? We are feeling into the energy. Remember, Venus is retrograding, so it's not about creating now, it's about revisiting the past. And I'd like to take one more card on the King and the Queen of Swords before I end this reading. Let's take one more card and just get a little bit more clarity on what that's about. And the Ace of Swords. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. And the Ace of Swords is a victory card. What it's telling me here is don't stand in ego, right? Because we usually do see the crown on the Ace of Swords. It can be a double-edged sword, but it will bring clarity. Even though it may cut, it may hurt, the truth is what will release, what will, we're going through some sort of reckoning or challenges here, and we're looking whether we are committed or the other person is committed to a partnership. Someone's being very grounded, very patient, and waiting on news, waiting on collaboration. With the main card, the Three of Pentacles, this to me speaks to collaboration. Now, for some of you, yes, this could be a love triangle, obviously, where there's third parties. Someone's feeling left out in the cold. Someone's feeling orphaned. They're feeling at a loss. Okay? Don't give up. There's a lot that's going to be happening this month with the retrograde season. So it's not the end of the story. Now keep tuning in, and we'll see what's going on, energetically speaking, because that's what we are reading. We are reading the energies, dear friends. All right, so we will leave it there. I'm wishing you well. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, always sending you lots of love, and know that this too shall pass. My love to you always, and remember, divine timing is at play here. We do have the support of Archangel Michael, so send your wishes to Archangel Michael, our protector. Love to all of you. Namaste.